You got the thing, whatever it was, the job, the relationship, the car, the promotion, the number in the bank account. You wanted it, you chased it, you got it. And then, nothing. Just quiet. And that horrible little voice going, "Is that it?" Like a wet Tuesday in November, every single time. If that sounds familiar, stay with me, because what I'm about to tell you changed everything. And I mean everything. Here's the thing nobody tells you growing up. From the time you're small, you're handed a map. And that map says, happiness is out there. Go find it, earn it, buy it, win it. Work harder, look better, get more. Then you'll feel good. School teaches it, adverts scream it. Social media sells it to you 20 times a day. And most of us, hand on heart, we believed it. I believed it. There's a man called Napoleon Hill. He spent over 20 years studying the most successful people on the planet, interviewed them, studied them, wrote it all down in a book called Think and Grow Rich, one of the best-selling books of all time. And do you know what he found? The single biggest difference between people who thrived and people who didn't. It wasn't luck. It wasn't where they were born. It wasn't connections or talent. It was what was going on inside their heads. The people who struggled, they were constantly reacting to the world around them, waiting for something outside to change first, waiting for permission to feel good. Sound familiar? That's the broken map, and most of us are still using it. Now, here's where it starts to sound a bit mad, because what I'm going to tell you next, your first instinct might be to roll your eyes. The idea that you can control how you feel from the inside, that your inner world shapes your outer world. I know. It sounds like something your weird aunt would say after her third glass of Pinot at Christmas, waving her hands around going, "Just manifest it, love, and look." I get it. It sounds like a fairy tale. It sounds soft. It sounds like the kind of thing on a motivational poster beside a sunset that means absolutely nothing. But here's what I want you to consider for just a second. Napoleon Hill wasn't a hippie. He was a journalist, a hard-nosed, obsessive researcher who spent decades studying real results in the real world. Wayne Dyer, a man with a PhD who wrote over 40 books and is one of the most respected thinkers of the last 50 years, wrote an entire book called Wishes Fulfilled, which is based on this exact idea. These weren't dreamers. These were people who looked at the evidence and followed it, even when it made them sound mad at dinner parties. So stay with me, because this is where it gets good. All right, one problem, one solution, nice and simple. The problem was, we've been looking in the wrong direction, outward, when we should have been looking inward. The solution? 3 small mental shifts. That's it. 3 things. I'm not going to overload you, just 3. Shift 1. Your inner world leads, always. Napoleon Hill's big idea, the one that runs through Think and Grow Rich like a backbone, is this: whatever you hold consistently in your mind, you move toward. Not sometimes, consistently. Most of us walk around with a head full of worry, doubt, and, "Yeah, but it'll never work for me." And then we wonder why things never seem to work out. You're not unlucky, you're just pointing in the wrong direction. Start pointing inward. Start asking yourself, what am I actually thinking about most of the time? What am I telling myself every single day? Because that's the direction you're heading, whether you like it or not. Shift 2. Assume the feeling first. This is Wayne Dyer's big one. And it sounds backwards, because it is, gloriously backwards. We spend our whole lives saying, when I get the thing, then I'll feel good. Dyer says, flip it. Feel it first. Don't fake it or pretend everything's perfect, but actually sit with the feeling of what it would feel like if things were already okay, already good, already enough. And before you go, that's the ant with the Pinot again. Hear this. Your brain doesn't know the difference between something that's real and something you vividly imagine. Neuroscience backs this up. Athletes use it, surgeons use it, high performers across every field use it. The feeling isn't the reward at the end. The feeling is the starting point. Try it. Just for one day, assume things are going to be okay. Walk into the day like it's already on your side. See what happens. Shift 3. Gratitude is not a greeting card, it's a tool. I know, everyone talks about gratitude. It's everywhere. Journals, apps, Instagram captions. But strip away all the noise. And here's what's actually happening. When you practice gratitude properly, you are physically rewiring your brain. When you focus on what's already good, even small things, even tiny things, your brain starts scanning for more of it. It's called a reticular activating system if you want to get sciencey about it. Basically, your brain finds what you tell it to look for. Tell it to look for problems, it'll find problems. All day, every day. Tell it to look for what's working, it finds that instead. Same life, completely different experience. That's not magic. That's just how the brain works. So let's go back to the start. You got the thing, and you still felt like a wet Tuesday. Here's why. Because the thing was never the source. It was never the job, the money, the relationship, the car. Those things can be brilliant. Enjoy them. Go after them. But they were never going to fill the gap. Because the gap isn't out there. It never was. The gap is the story you've been running in the background. The one that says, you're not enough yet. That happiness is somewhere around the next corner. Change the story, and the feeling changes. And when the feeling changes first, the life tends to follow. Hill knew it. Dyer knew it. And if you're still watching this, some part of you already knows it too. So, this will make you feel better. Not the next thing you're waiting for. Or when the situation changes. Not when someone gives you permission. This, right now. The shift that starts inside. Point your mind in the right direction. Assume the feeling first. Train yourself to see what's already good. It sounds simple. It is simple. But simple doesn't mean easy. And it doesn't mean it doesn't work. It works. The most serious thinkers of the last 100 years built their entire philosophy around it. And your weird aunt at Christmas, she was on to something. Start there. See what happens.